try to review every new movie that I see, and sometimes that's entertaining to you guys, sometimes not so great for me, but I'm John Hayeck, and welcome to my movie thoughts. Book club. So me and 4 of my other friends went to go see this the other night at 10 o'clock in the evening. We're all male, we're all 19 years old, and when we went up to the box office, the one working said, you know, you guys are the only non-women over 65 to see this movie for any shift that I've worked, and we thought that was funny. Well, actually we didn't think it was funny. It kind of made sense knowing the premise of the movie, and this movie centers on 4 women played by Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Mary Steenburgen, and I always forget the name of the 4th one, but basically what happens is they are in a book club. They're all between the ages of 65 and 80 or so, and they've all formed this book club over many years. They always get together, read a book, always talk about what's going on in their lives, and now, when they're a little bit older, they read 50 Shades of Grey, and then decide, oh, hey, you know, if the characters in that book can live a little bit, you know what, we're gonna live a little bit, we're gonna take more risks, we're gonna make sure that our love lives are still intact even at this advanced age, and we're just gonna have a grand old time for about an hour and 45 minutes. And my friends and I don't know if we had a great time watching this movie, because we had fun, we laughed, it was, you know, entertaining and stuff, but it wasn't all that well put together as a film. We just kind of laughed at how, like, hammy and, like, kind of playfully stupid it was. This movie overall, I mean, it's targeted at a very specific demographic, and it's going to entertain that demographic. Like, when I got home, my mom said, now would I enjoy this movie? And I said, probably in like 15 to 20 years you'd enjoy this movie. So again, it's going to capture that audience between 65 and 80 or so, particularly women who are probably in a book club and will go see this movie together. I think they'll enjoy it, but I do think overall the performances around the board are just these famous actors kind of like walked onto set and are just kind of like having fun, and they're just kind of like directing themselves and everything, because they have the clout to do that and stuff. The movie overall, production-wise, didn't seem like it was all that well put together. I think it had a budget of like $10 million or something, but you can tell really obviously that green screen pops up in some scenes, and the actors didn't really care that much to, like, you know, learn their lines. They were just there to have fun and make a movie that, again, would entertain audiences kind of in their age range and in their demographic and everything. So for that reason, even though I got like some laughs in, I don't think those laughs were really well earned. It was just kind of at how cheesy the lines were delivered, or kind of some of the absurdities that happened in some situations. Like, if you guys do go into see this movie, which I don't recommend you really do, you'll notice that some things just played up so far from reality, or in such stupid ways that you can't really help but laugh. It's just kind of a so bad it's good type of a movie. And this movie isn't horrible, it isn't terribly put together. The Mary Steenburgen and Craig T. Nelson relationship was actually kind of cute and kind of charming by the end. You're like, alright, I kind of enjoyed watching them on screen together. But again, this is not a movie that you should really take seriously whatsoever. It was kind of supposed to be a dramedy, where it's like comedy, but like these women are also like grappling with their old age and everything, but it just wound up being like a straight up slapstick fest, because again of how just stupid and kind of nonchalant it was in its delivery. I don't think there's anything necessarily special about Book Club besides the fact that it was so stupidly entertaining, and that people in that demographic of 65 to 80-year-old women will probably enjoy it and relate to it a little bit and just have a kick out of watching everything. But I feel like even they would acknowledge that, you know, it isn't supposed to be masterclass cinema or anything like that. So guys, those are my thoughts on Book Club. Be sure to let me know all of yours in the comment section down below. You guys can go over to mymoviethoughts.com, follow me on Twitter at JohnHake, or subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons more posts from me. Links to all 3 of those are in the description down below. You guys can also like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. I'm John Hayeck, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.